Hi, my name is Nicole and I'd like to welcome you to Vision Quest Retreats and part 2 of spring cleaning tips. I've come upstairs in my home to where my altar is to demonstrate an exercise in terms of what you want to do after you have made your list of things that you want to get rid of. So you probably can discern from part 1 of this video that this is not about physical decluttering of your space, although I am in the process of doing that as well as doing a cleanse to detox my body. But what I want to focus on today is some of the negative attitudes and beliefs that we have that we need to clear, to get rid of, to make space for more positive attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors, because of course your behaviors relate to your beliefs and attitudes. So after you've made your list of character defects or things that you want to get rid of, I was up here, I was praying over them, because that's something you might want to do, is enlist the help of a higher power to help rid you of these things. I have this list, which is fairly extensive, and I want to show you this. I'm going to put this in my God box. Now if you don't have this, you can make one quite easily. Actually, this is something I made from an old cigar box, and I've had it for years. As you can see, it's full of a lot of things that I have turned over to a higher power. And if God doesn't work for you, you can call it a goddess box, you can call it a higher power, you can even call it the universe. All of this is really intuitive. It's up to you. So I've created my list and putting it in the box, which for me is just a ritual of turning it over and asking some help in removing these things. Does it work like magic? Yes, it does. No, I wish it does. I wish I could just put anything that I don't want to have anymore in this box and it would just be taken away. Actually, I just find that it helps me to know that I'm turning it over, but I also have to do work to rid myself of them. I can't just say, oh, gossip, put it in the box. Poof, the next day I don't do it. No, it doesn't really work like that. I also have to keep my mouth shut in order to aid that process. So that's one part of the exercise that I talk about in this blog post. The other thing is, once you've identified what you don't want, remember we're clearing to replace those negative things with things that you do want. So you can write positive affirmations related to the things that you don't want. So for example, if you say, one of the things you identify is, I have low self-esteem, you might write an affirmation that says, I love myself and I am confident and I feel fulfilled. Now, another part of the exercise is to also write out an ideal scenario for yourself and your life. So the instructions with that are to write it in the positive and in the present tense. So rather than saying what you're not going to do, write what you are going to do, but don't put it in the future tense, put it in the present tense as in I am. Okay? Now once you do that, you can put it in your vision book. This happens to be my vision book. A lot of people talk about vision boards. I also have those. But this is a vision book where I have different pages to represent the different areas in my life. This is work, more work, no, I'm joking, relationship, you don't need to look at that, and spirituality. So you can also take your ideal scenario and put it in your vision book and look at it every now and then. Again, it's very flexible. Some people will say that you need to look at your vision book every day in order to manifest what you're trying to create. Some people say they put it in the book, they put it in a drawer, and years later it manifests. So really, again, completely intuitive, up to you. Take a read of the blog. Also, please visit Vision Quest Retreats on Facebook. We have a Facebook page where you can leave comments. I'll post this there. And visit visionquestretreats.com, the website where this blog also lives, and leave your comments there. And happy spring cleaning.